Our universe hides an anomaly, a strange cosmic alignment that challenges everything. Scientists call it the axis of evil, a pattern stretching across 10 billion light-years.
Look closely at how these celestial bodies align perfectly against the unexpected axis.
When we look out from opposite sides of the universe, what do we expect to find? Standard cosmology assumes everything is uniform, but a strange cosmic axis appears.
We built our entire model on the foundation that the universe behaves identically everywhere.
When we map out the ancient universe, we expect complete, chaotic randomness.
But instead, we find a strange, unsettling division across the background radiation.
An alignment so distinct and massive, scientists call it the axis of evil.
This alignment shouldn't exist. It challenges everything we know about the universe. Our standard model is broken. The textbooks are completely useless now. If our instruments only show us illusions, then smash them all.
When our classical instruments shattered, we had to redefine the parameters of time and symmetry.
Look at this structure. It breaks temporal translation symmetry entirely. The crystalline pattern repeats perfectly across space, but not like standard matter.
The crystalline arrangement appears to defy standard thermodynamic symmetry models entirely. To understand this asymmetry, we must consider structures that break time translation invariance.
It keeps spinning forever without consuming an ounce of energy. It is impossible.
This anomaly actively defies our most fundamental understanding of established physical laws. It requires zero external fuel, generating perpetual energy entirely on its own.
Imagine a spinning top that never slows down, defying friction for eternity.
Every standard machine demands fuel, yet this anomaly ignores the exhaustion of physical laws. Look at the terminal. The system output is calculating absolute infinity.
As infinite energy manifests, the rigid metrics of space and time begin to warp.
We celebrate our small triumphs as if they dictate the absolute rules of the cosmos.
But pull back the curtain, and reality reveals a vast, disorienting void. To truly comprehend this architecture, we must look far beyond our immediate senses. Even in the emptiest space, there is a strange energy humming beneath the surface. At the smallest scale, space boils with invisible quantum fields. Particles flash into existence, pairing off before they vanish back into nothingness. To catch these elusive quantum fluctuations, we must observe their effects on macro objects. When two uncharged metal plates are placed close together in a complete vacuum, an invisible force pushes them together, proving that empty space is full of energy.
We travel across the grand cosmic canvas, searching for the ultimate structural truth. But our mathematical equations for the vacuum energy are completely mismatched with reality.
If theory were correct, the sheer force of vacuum energy would tear our entire universe apart. Our brain pieces together sensory data to construct a delayed concept of the present moment.
What we perceive as immediate sight
is actually information moving across a brief interval of time.
The apple has already hit the floor before our consciousness finishes rendering its descent.
Wait, what I see on the monitor is already in the past.
Our minds are constantly playing a clever game of catch-up. Therefore, everything we call now is an illusion of alignment. Signals from your hand and your nose take different amounts of time to reach your brain.
Yet your mind receives them as if they occurred at the exact same instant. To do this, it holds back information, constantly editing your perception of time.
When we look out into the cosmos, we aren't just seeing space. We are looking back through time.
The light hitting my eye right now left that star when dinosaurs walked the Earth. And if it blows up right now, we won't know it for another 1,000,000 years.
Our perception shifts the weight of everything we interact with daily.
When we look closer, the gravity of our reality begins to distort.
Where am I? Even time itself seems to be breaking apart out here.
To understand the true weight of information, we must look at energy itself.
Every bit of processing power links back to the absolute fundamental laws of physics.
As the data fills the storage, the physical mass actually changes.
All that processed energy, yet the results belong straight in the digital trash.
Landauer discovered in 1961 that erasing any data inevitably generates physical heat. The pure friction of thought. It burns right through the architecture of the mind.
To track the ultimate axis of the cosmos, we must look at the data engine itself.
The computational threshold is resetting right now. Look at the monitor.
Every bit deleted releases its toll into the physical universe.
At the very foundation of physical reality lies a hidden structural hierarchy.
Yet on this grand sphere, we perceive and measure our 5 basic senses.
What are you hiding behind your back? Tell me the truth right now.
Every system of exchange relies on an invisible chain of value.
In the light of day, wealth brings a sense of simple security.
But change the context, and the tokens of our world lose all meaning.
When cosmic limits shatter, our fundamental understanding of reality begins to unravel completely.
Are you receiving this signal? The data stream across the galaxy is completely lagging.
Even within our most familiar structures, uninvited illusions begin to materialize out of nothing.
The math perfectly describes the universe, yet the reality before us defies logic.
We award prizes for predictability, even as our foundations begin to fracture.
Do you feel that? The space right between us is beginning to tear apart.
When we look closer at the cosmos, the axis of reality begins to bend.
It completely shatters everything we thought we knew about universal constants. Look at the projection. The data shows an alignment cutting straight through the universe.
At the absolute core of our observations, the cosmic anomaly translates into raw digital information.
We try to contain the infinite data within our small, fragile human mechanisms.
But the data structure is too massive. It's consuming the entire field.
If the rules of our universe are absolute, why do our senses constantly trick us?
Then we must burn down the old texts. Everything we recorded is completely wrong.
8. The singularity is pulling everything in. There's no escaping the truth.
At the cosmic limit, physical reality breaks down into pure, fundamental information. Think of our entire universe as a vast archive library built upon simple choices. Every state, every particle, and every history is recorded as a simple cosmic book of data. Every physical process in the universe leaves an undeniable, calculated cosmic receipt of information.
Look closely. Hidden within the mundane grid of ice, a strange particle begins to emerge. What we perceive as stable matter is merely an organized dance of these anomalies.
Left entirely to themselves, unstable particles naturally break apart and decay over time.
But when an observer watches continuously, the quantum system is frozen in place.
It is literally frozen in its current state, blocked from changing by the act of measurement.
We must reset the parameters before the entire structure destabilizes completely. Are you okay? The decay cycle has halted. The core structures are holding completely steady now.
The universe constantly balances opposing forces, maintaining a delicate, grand cosmic illusion. Every state, every calculation must be recorded before it slips away into history. We stand precisely at the boundary, bridging what was written with what is yet to come. Every cosmic rhythm is documented, guided by the unseen laws governing our reality.
We tune our instruments to catch the hidden signatures of the universe.
But the mere act of looking alters the very path of what is observed.
The ripples travel through space, leaving an indelible imprint on our physical measurements.
This data doesn't make any sense. The variance is shifting too quickly.
Initiating the outdoor field test now. Let's see how it behaves in real time.